你要什么？
那个3个月。
你要
Ready 吗？我还读吗
Should let me read the slides or just show
就
you?
看好了，很快的，这样会快 ，quickly。Honey. Next one. Next one. OK. 看一下吧，看一下会很快的。
You will need to present eventually, yeah, because in the actual research proposal you have to speak. 你一定要这样 present 这边做呢，报告。
对，
报告这样。
就我读的，大家可能也听不太懂，还不是看得快。不用了，划掉了。OK, nice. OK, nice. Next one.
Okay, go ahead. I will look at the slides first. All right. Pak Rudy is saying that it's faster for us to read than he reads it.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Okay.
Go back.
这么快吗？我读的慢，我读的估计也就忘点。
Next one.
他读一等的吧。It's for you.
What are the components? Landin's research is social philosophy.
Social philosophy. Yes, we call it. It's like epistemology of sociology.
Epistemology, yeah. Epistemology of sociology.
So I like it. I tend to in this field.
Yeah, philosophy. Epistemology and
Epistemology.
Already.
Yep.
This is too good. I will finish the whole thing.
What's your name?
Pak Rudy.
Pak Rudy. It's
No,
not
it's my name is Rudy.
Huh?
My name is Rudy.
Rudy.
He called me Pat because of I'm old man.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But meaning not old in age, old in meaning a long term. So meaning long.
Oh, yeah, boss.
Rudy.
What's that?
Boss. But Rudy is
So in
kind
Indonesia,
of
in Indonesia,
looking man.
in Indonesia, if it's a man, older man, right? Then you call it papa, papa, which means father, Is a woman, or then you call it ibu or bu, which means mother.
This group 1 2 3，他们的共同观点是这个 this one。对他们主要说的都是 this one，然后1 2 3 group 2主要的说是
Their topic, the literature 1 2 3, they have the same opinion in the circle, and just similar to me, my slides.
Okay.
中西方的它有文化传统的差异嘛，然后道德呀，还有政治的差异啊，政权力的管制的这个它不同嘛，啊，所以造成了中国有中国的公共管理的这个治理的方面的东西，然后西方是，但他们共同的都是想把这个社会变得更好，世界变得更和睦。
When you are different technology language, you speak common English. Yeah, technology, different technology.
Okay.
Okay. That's very fast. This is the fastest presentation.
开创性的啊，你是头一次。
什么要有思想吗？要敢想吗
Okay.
Okay.
Number one.
Number one.
你回去要补习。
要复习。
补习。
补习
英语 Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know.
You must sharpen and present in English many times, right? So point number one, you go through the presentation. You can use Google or whatever your friend, and then practice.
Yeah.
Practice. 多的
练习。
多练习。
可以吗？
给他。
Put it here. I don't want to put my ear open. This is high tech, but yeah, so you can listen. Yeah. Automatic translation.
Oh.
就知道导师多么。
I put it here.
Yeah, okay.
So I give the same advice to some your friends in Iran. I tell them the same thing. To practice the English. Also Samir, Samir also.
Yeah.
So remember Samir gave a presentation.
I invite him one day to practice with me, but he doesn't come with me.
I will explain.
So
I invite him to our friends. A lot of they speak good English.
Yes.
They domino sometimes.
Play.
They domino.
And he. Ivory. Yeah. So Nambi, 一个星期4次。4 times a week 补习。
英语。去哪？
你回去中国的时候才聊那个。
Okay.
Practice 4 times a week because it's important during Viva. It's important, during oral defense. So 那个叫什么考试？You cannot rely on your written work. You got to speak and defend. It's very important to do that.
Excuse me, Professor. Lambing wants you to wear the machine here.
Oh.
It cannot work without wearing.
Oh,
really?
If you put on the desk, there is no translation.
Okay.
So you speak pasta. You speak pasta Melayu. How do you translate?
I'll try. Nama saya Muhammad Ribani.
You speak Melayu?
You speak Melayu.
可以，有，可以，马来语也有的。
Oh. So both English and
有很多国家的语言。
Yeah, it's double. So when I speak English, you can like I speak English, you can listen to
Chinese.
Mandarin. You speak Mandarin, I can listen to English.
Oh.
It's almost like the Star Trek Universal Communicator, Star Trek or something.
Okay. Where can we buy this one?
In China? From China.
China.
中国。
中国来的。
Okay, we'll discuss this later.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I want to ask you, is there a definition of publicness? Is there a dictionary definition of publicness? 字典有解释这个吗？
有定义吗？
英语的字典。
英语的字典。
有没有？你查查看 check check and see whether there's English definition of this one. If there is, then do a bit of a definition, one slide to define this one. If there is no definition in dictionary, check the literature, check journals whether they talk about this publicness. Right. Okay, so that's Thank you, Hanif. So Hanif is the most hardworking person. All presentation he must be active. Technologically, listen to what I say. Compared to. Alright. Okay, go to the next one. Okay, your title page. Go to title page again. Make sure you have a social professor there. So I don't mind, but then the examiners might mind, right? Yeah. So the not examiners, the evaluators might look at that. Yes, they think that you're not prepared. Go. Thank you, Anif. Right. Alright, go to the next one. Alright, let's go to the next one. Research questions. This is problem statement, right? So your problem statement and your research question look kind of the same. Can we go to the research question? Yeah.
Okay.
Go back to the book.
I think this is a question. I think.
This change this into a paragraph, not a question. Yeah, turn it into a discussion. Yeah, so you problematize it into a paragraph, into a statement, into statements. 句子不是问题。But a proper, not just sentence, but a paragraph. Paragraph 什么？怎样说呢？ paragraph. Paragraph. Paragraph 这个
段落。
对。one 段落
段落。
对。
就是把这个问题陈述都变成段落的，不要疑问式的，对吧？
对。
你还要解释。
解释这个段落。
Yeah. This is a problem statement, so it must be a statement form. It must be discussion. So the same is true as TV. What TV? I don't know. Is that wrong translation? Yeah, that's confusing me. No. Okay. This is my concern right now about your PhD research question. It has to do with your PhD worthiness, right? Is this worthy of a PhD research? Okay, we've got to make this one more sophisticated, more. Okay. Take question number 3. Take question number 3. Let's something about the word contestation. What are the, so you want to bring your research question to the level that is PhD worthy. Yeah? It's a PhD, it's a master's, it's a degree, PhD, right? So you want to add to the question here, or put in the question number 4, or you can put it here. So what are the differences and similarities between the two public management philosophies? So you said, what are the contestations and conflicts between the two philosophies, right? Between Chinese and Western philosophy, right?
And their
manifestations. In the manifestations in contemporary society.
Illustration.
Huh?
上次我们说的是这个问题，然后1、2、3。上次我们说要在第3个问题里出现有3个小的问题，就是1、2、3，3个小的问题。
这个小的就是这里的。
对对对。
你为什么不放在这里呢？不能呢？
要放在里面吗？要放在。
就放在里面了。
哦。
OK， 放在里面。对。Last time, right? Hanif recalled back all the questions. Remember? It was accidentally deleted and then put it back. Yeah? Because your work is a philosophy, it's a social philosophy. Right? So PhD in social philosophy must be deep enough. The standards of analysis must be deep enough, or meaningful, or extended, or sophisticated enough. 这什么东西啊？什么？Okay. All right. Put in another one here. What are the contestations or conflicts between Chinese and Western philosophy and their manifestations in contemporary society? What it means is that 在社会现在的社会里面，可以你要有什么呀 ？Examples. What's examples? Examples 什么 example？ 例子。举例子。有什么例子？There are contestation and conflicts. Yeah? So between the Chinese public management philosophy and the Western public management philosophy, what are the contradictions? What are the conflicts? And what is the manifestation in contemporary society, right? So, what is it that? I want to see how deep this is. Okay. I'm thinking it's good to have another one, but then you add another question, then you will be examined on another question, which is what is the resolution, what is the synthesis, right, between these two philosophies, the Chinese public management philosophy and the Western public management philosophy. Is there a synthesis? Is there a convergence somewhere? So maybe you can put that in something. What are the convergence points?
Chinese 中国和西方，他们共同的都是想让社会更公平一些。
Okay. And
都是想让社会更好一些，这是他共同的意愿。
Okay. All right. What are the convergence points between the two philosophies? Okay. Something like that. So, 再多2个问题。
就在1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this one is part of this because it's the
Convergence.
就是这个是在放第三个问题下面对吧？这个第四个问题。
哦，
哇，这么多问题吗？好难啊！
你这是什么 philosophy？ 什么是 philosophy？
哲学。
我不知道这个词。So I
就
don't even use the word philosophy in my Chinese language, so
Okay.
it's a new word for me.
So I need 5 questions.
5 questions, yeah.
5 questions.
Because Lambing is not doing field research. You're not doing field research. You're not interviewing people, right? Yeah, you're doing, social theory basically. It's a social political theory, so to say. So, this would be your questions. Let me see what else. Can you scroll down further?
2 questions 是对的吗？第2个问题是对的吗？
看一下。1 and 2 is fine.
OK 吗？
One is fine.
可以吗？
Let me go. Okay. What are the components of ontology of? What are the components? You don't need, but then you're going to turn this into paragraphs, so it's okay. But this is a wrong of the components of the ontology of Chinese. If you have components, you do not need ontology. If you have ontology, you do not need components. Okay, but have a discussion of this one. Turn it into problem statement. Let me see what else. Methodology, Kanjan and methodology. A theoretical framework, what's a theoretical framework? There is public management theory. Is this a theory, a general? Is there a name? Is it the name of the theory? Public management theory? Amin? Is this the name of the theory? Public management theory.
这个是一个理论的名字吗 ？Public Management Theory。
对，新公共管理理论。
Is the name of the theory?
网上找的。
还有新公共服务理论，我还有书呢。
He still find it from the
book.
book.
Yeah, okay. So there's a book like. So the book is called Public Management Theory.
我的硕士 my master 用的就是新公共服务理论。
就是 New Public Management Theory. New.
New new.
Your master's is that a book or is a book with many theories in it?
第一公共管理审查。
不是，他说这是一本书，还是一本书里面有很多很多的理论？这是书的名字吗？
它就是一个理论嘛。对，
这
一本书，然后理论里有很多点。
它这，这书的名字也叫。
对，书的名字也叫这个。
哦。The name of the book is also Public Management Theory, and in the book there are so many theories.
Yeah, that's the point. So Lambing, you will need to identify which theory, right? But since you are doing inductive research, right? Inductive research is similar to abductive research. Right? Similar to abductive research, in the sense that you might not begin with theory, right? You might not begin with theory because you are just looking at what's out there, right? What's in the text. So that's the inductive research. So you do not need to begin with the theoretical framework up there. But what you could do is conceptual framework. Amin, you hear me?
Yeah, I know.
Not theoretical framework, but conceptual framework. So conceptual framework will be the various concepts that you want to study. Theoretical framework is theory, right? there's a difference there. So, theoretical framework, you can scroll up again. Thank you. Okay, no, up further. Oh, where is this? The problem statement.
Problem statement.
Okay, so conceptual framework can be something like the various concepts that you can analyze. They're all ours.
没准儿呢。
没有了吗？还有。Okay. So conceptual framework, it's a conceptual framework. Conceptual framework, there are things like cultural traditions, moral ethics, policy orientations. So these are various concepts, right? So you want to see these various, you put together various concepts that you want to analyze. Okay, democratic principles. Where is public service? So you group the different concepts together, and you say, okay, and then you say, because this is only a conceptual framework, it's inductive, right? It's not deductive. Remember that. So you say, well, I'm interested to study at cultural and moral ethics. So you say cultural moral ethics. This one is cultural tradition. This one is ethics. This one is ethics. This one is to do with okay, this one, another one here. Democratic principles. This is only an example. Yeah? You don't have to do this. These are all about value system. The other one is policy orientation. Public service. These are all under management, right? Public management. So you are actually your conceptual framework. These are your conceptual framework. You're looking at value system, and the value system you're looking at different things, right? But you do not have a theory about them yet. The theory will come later on, right? But you do have conceptual framework. So you create a conceptual framework. Basically, your conceptual framework is an analytical framework. That would be another word to use, right? Another word for conceptual is analytical framework. It's a framework used to analyze. It's a framework used to analyze, right? But you don't. It's not a theory yet. You don't know. You don't know yet until you go to the books or literature to study. Right? So you get that one. So you can you go to the theoretical framework? Theoretical framework. Where? So your problem statements now. Problem statement, you have different parts, right? Or these are all from your problem statement, right? So this one you got a problem statement now. Change it into a framework, right? And you say this is the various concepts you want to study, and then I group the concept this way. I want to look, and you can always have others, 其他的 concept. How do you say concept in Chinese?
概念要素
also kind of 思想 perspective. Right? So you can say this is inductive. You are not arriving at the theory, right? You're not beginning with theory. You can start with concepts. Yeah? Inductive is not theory. Inductive is data. But this is how you're going to collect the data. Yeah? Because how you want to collect the data, you decide. Inductive. Yeah? Now, okay, you get that one. Let me see. Still methodology. Literature. This one you say by collecting literature data from different scholars and writings and summarize, analyze, anthology, strengths and weaknesses. I want you to go deeper and develop a better explanation of what your methodology is. Right? This is still, I can see this is somewhat general. So there is different ways of analyzing text. Right? But you are not if it's old text, it will be hermeneutics. You're not doing hermeneutics. Like my brother, he's doing hermeneutics because he's studying old text, right? But here is not old text; it's a new text. But there's a method to studying old new text as well. But you want to understand more and come up with something that's more thorough, more systematic. This one is not systematic enough. So there's collecting literature, what type of literature? As you say, there are different type of literature. You want to, I need you to learn more about researching on social philosophy, contemporary social philosophy. This is contemporary as well, right? Again, you might have the same problem as Chi Min had just now, because Chinese public management philosophy is also has a long history too, right? From the beginning of time for China, 秦始皇时候也有可能有那个public management. I'm not sure, maybe not, right? From the beginning of time, so you got to decide what literature you want to study, right? And how you want to study that. So when it comes to this one, the word scope is important. Scope is important. You want to say in your methodology, scope is important. The word scope. What scope? You don't study everything. You study what is it you want to study, and you justify only that part. Okay? For instance, I'm reviewing a paper from Indonesia talking about Islam, Nusantara, Islam Indonesia. It's huge, so they scope it to online resources only. The online resources are talking about Islam Nusantara. So here, what's the literature you want to look at? Or you can say you want to focus only on Confucius public management philosophy. I don't know. Or maybe in China there's some great thinkers, great leaders. You want to focus on that one. Or you want to do comparative study between different Chinese governance philosophy, right? Maybe not, I don't know. The Manchurian, the Han, the Mongolian, right? 那个蒙古人的满族人的汉人的，还是唐朝的、清朝的、元朝的，you can do that as well, the different dynasty. But you want to do that scoping, otherwise it's too big. It's too big. When it's too big, it's like you standing under the sun. People can shoot you from anywhere. The lightning can shoot you. The water can come. You don't want to have only the door. Open the door, you deal with the door. Not everyone. You don't want to be under the sun. 在那个什么草场那边，草场那边，everyone can shoot you, kill you, whatever, right? You don't want that. You have to limit the scope. So scope is a thesis strategy to win. It's a winning thesis strategy. You scope it well, it's hard for people to attack. You say, well, my research is about this period to this period, or it's only studying these three scholars. It's fine. It can be scholars, it can be time, it can be geographical scope, right? the Muslim, the public management theory. I don't know. You can choose that one. It might be interesting to have a good scope, sense or comparison between women leadership, men. Well, be another comparison, women and men. But you have women, right?
Yeah, we have.
You have women emperors. 那个
武则天 long ago，
long time 清朝的。
不是清朝的。
唐朝武则天。
唐
朝武则天。
The last emperor, his mother or his dowager.
大瓦哥是谁？
The last emperor, who's your last emperor? Henry 溥仪。
溥仪。
他的妈妈，他的名字。
慈禧，她不是。
哦。
她不是 emperor。
不，他不是 emperor， 不过好像 emperor 这样。
对 ，not emperor， more than
emperor。So they're biased against women. When women does that, they say more than emperor. When men does, they don't question men. It's not right there. So no, you can do many things. You can do. So and it makes a more significant contribution when it's very focused. So the people say, oh, you want to know the public management philosophy of Tang Dynasty? Ask Lambing. He's the expert. Oh, for instance, right. I think in Chinese history, the Tang and the Song Cha or Tang Cha, those two that is considered glorious, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, Tang, especially Tang.
Tang and Song Cha, Ming Cha.
Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing.
Yuan is Mongolian, so 汉人不喜欢蒙古人的，一个匈奴。
明
The barbarians
清。
明朝是穆斯林。
啊，对，明朝是穆斯林，那个后面的那个尊孔啊，不是尊孔，
朱元璋，
那什么名了？郑和
下西洋。
郑和，
明朝是穆斯林，因为朱元璋是姓朱嘛，回族都姓朱。
明朝对。But yeah, you can classify and study. That'd be very good to have dynasty, because one of the biggest contestation, not all, one of the biggest contestation between the West and the East is the dynasty, is the emperor, the king. A lot of people don't believe in royalty. The whole democratic movement, right, is about toppling the king. Right? The French Revolution is about eliminating the king, right? But the Eastern tend to believe in monarchy. The Japanese have monarchy. The Chinese have monarchs. The Nusantara people. Indonesia still now they have one in Yogyakarta, which is the king, also the governor. Which is a unique system by itself. But Indonesia is unique in many different ways. That's one. It's a pluralistic system of governance. And then they have the customary law and all the different tribes. So you get what I'm saying, Lambing? You must scope it. In order to win, you must scope. So the arrows come in right there. You can just you train yourself to fight in front, not the back, like that. Right? Okay. So let me see a revised one. And point number 1, practice your English. Yeah. Okay, so next time I want to listen to your presentation, yeah? Not wearing this, not wearing anything, right? Okay? Alright, you can do it. Mutadi, you started out the first year just to learn English, right?
Yeah, I can just 8 months to study English.
Yeah.
I did it twice IELTS exam.
Twice, yeah?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. Okay, but I think I remember when you first presented when you presented online last time, I was afraid, I was concerned. This is a very sensitive topic. I thought, in China, I thought
very good.
It's good, but it's very good topic, but it's sensitive topic because you're questioning the power of government. Right? You're talking about the dominance of government. So I remember I told you online. Lambing, are you okay? I'm in Malaysia, I'm safe. You're in China, you don't want to have any problem. I don't want you to have problem. So you have think about this, but I like this topic coming from the.
Lamping also told you that Lamping has power behind him.
Oh yeah, he has a power behind him too. Oh yeah, yeah.
CCB won't
I know that. Yeah, online. I still want to visit China. I want to go to China still. It's okay. It's like I have one African student last time, Nigerian. No, he's not my student, but I actually work together with him in Nigeria. This is during September 11th. September 11. He has a son born in Malaysia, and he gave the son's name Osama bin Laden. I said his name is Osman. I said Osman, are you sure you know Osama bin Laden? You won't have a chance to go US, right? Okay.
So my daughter also.
Your daughter
Also done jobs.
No, we have some Persian student last time. I took over because his supervisor left. His topic is controversial. He cannot go back to Iran. Supposedly, according to him, I'm not sure whether that's the case or not. Right? So you got to be careful, right? Malaysian government is not too smart a government, right? So we can. I'm okay. I'm not too smart a government, and then not too strong, not too smart, right? Yeah. So people like me is not important. I can say a lot of things.
Can you see my slide?
Your slide, okay. Oh, hold on. I have a 2:30. Even with maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, but
tomorrow.
yeah, okay. I'll arrange a time. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Andy. All right. Okay, just.
谢谢。
不是。
不要谢。
I gotta go because I have 2:30.
Okay.
My son won second prize. Second.
Oh.
Second.
Wow.
Congratulations, finish. The competition finished.
We can continue. Yeah, finish.
小姐，凤小
Actually, I
姐，
have an online meeting.
凤小姐，对，
Oh, you will stay here, have the
Yeah, but I need to go back. I need to go online meeting. Come have some drinks.
Okay.
This is
Okay, thank you.
target.
The test of this.
This is soya bean.
Soya bean.
Tahu?
Itu ya soya bean.
Yeah, soya bean. The bean.
Yeah,
Bean.
So protein sauce, right? Protein.
This one
Just test
sampan
healthy.
ikan
Healthy,
koi.
yeah.
Test it.
Test is healthy. Soya bean, right? Tahu? So in Indonesia, they have this food called tempeh. It's made of soya bean, fermented soya bean.
Yeah. Same stuff like tofu.
Tofu.
Tofu and also tempeh.
Yeah, but tofu is processed, right?
Yeah.